What is up, you Zanizations, and welcome back to HJC Games. You got Hayden here on this most golden of days, as today we are opening the Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection, Zacian and Zamazenta Edition. The Ultra Premium Collection to end all Ultra Premium Collections. We will return to Call Time soon. We will, I swear. But this has a bunch of stuff in it, so let's just get started. I've been waiting a very long time for this. Months, in fact. I ordered this initially, and then it got stolen. Very cool, very cool. So I ordered it again, and it took months and months to ship. So here we finally are. So I'm very, very excited for this. I've heard good things about this product. I've heard in particular this box is supposed to be amazing, and it looks amazing. Like, look at that. This is just the box contents. I don't actually think there's anything of relevance. Oh, we got dogs on the back. Look at those dogs. And there's the back copy. You can pause and read that if you want. And here's the big box. So it has a magnetic seal. It's very nice. It's very nice and well made. It's got this like matte kind of finish. This is very glossy. It's got a metallic flap down here. Very nice. And then, wow, this is insane. Let's open the metallic flap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the interior here. So many things. So many things. This box is insane. Let me see if I can't get this into view. You have golden embossed, the Doggos, Sword and Shield. This is very much so, if you want this product, you're going for this box a good bit of the way. This is a very premium collector's item. It looks like this is where the packs are, so we'll get to them last. And let's, okay, so what I think you're supposed to do, oops, is I think I'm supposed to open it this way. There we go. And then I should be able to slide out all of these. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, there's the center section for the PTCG rules. Then this is the, all right, there's the code. Move that to the side. This is the Sword and Shield series player's guide. Interesting. So this will probably tell you exactly what's going on with Sword and Shield, VMAXs, and whatnot. Cool, cool, cool. All right, are these removable? Are these removable? I don't think they are. I don't think those things are removable. So then I think from here, wait, did I put that in wrong? I put that in wrong. Put it back in like this. This is very complex, folks. So I think from here, here's where everything else is. Look at this. You've got 3 deck compartments, very nicely sized for whatever decks you may want. And let's go through all of the good stuff in here. Or, you know, you can have 2 decks and then have one for your dice. These are nice. These are very nice. So yeah, this is kind of like a golden sort of brass finish, but they're weighty. They're very, very weighty. These are super nice, high quality build. Very pretty, very glossy, very clean cuts. You know, no marks other than my smudgy little fingerprints. Awesome. These are great. Which, I mean, I don't know. Ooh, looks like some of these came a bit loose in packaging. These have already come out, and I clearly haven't opened this at all. It's okay, not the end of the world. And here are the other ones. You've got the cool gold and black ones, and then you got the black and gold ones. And these are just as nice. These are sweet. This is, again, like one of the main things you're buying for the product in here. Now we have condition markers, and normally the condition markers are super cheap, little plastic things. These are metal. These are also nice. Look at that. Copyright Pokemon F20. I don't actually know what this kind of like background like animation or symbol is, but that's the burn one. And yeah, these are weighty. Here's your poison one. It's got like, it's kind of underwater. Blub, 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 blub. But yeah, these are very weighty. They're very nice. Again, ooh yeah, hear that clang. A nice metal construction. These are fully metal. There is nothing non-metallic about them. And then you get this. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these, folks. I guess, okay, so they're wide enough to fit in here. So what you want to do is, can you fit a Pokemon card in here sideways? Okay. So you can actually fit a lot of decks in here. Like, you could probably fit 2 to 3 decks in one of these, and then you have 3 containers. So we're talking, let's say you even have one devoted for your, you know, your condition markers and your dice counters and all that stuff. Well, that still leaves you with probably 6 decks in this, which is pretty sick. That's awesome. Here's our first packs. Let's see what we got. 1 Darkness Ablaze, 2 Darkness Ablaze, 3 Darkness Ablaze, 4 Darkness Ablaze, 1 Rebel Clash, 2 Rebel Clash, 3 Rebel Clash, and 4 Rebel Clash. So half and half Rebel Clash and Darkness Ablaze. Let's go with Zacian first, because I'm a Sword Doggo kind of guy. Okay, that already fell out. And here is one of our big cards, V Basic Zacian V. This is the regular Zacian, but in the most premium version you could possibly imagine. I think these cards, I think both the Zacian and the Zamazenta retail for around 20 to 30 bucks individually. So if you don't want to keep onto the cards, but you're interested in the box and the condition counters, the cards kind of help pay for it. But both of them are meta cards, and both of them are highly playable, not just in ADP Zacian, not just in Loop Metal, but we've got Turbo Zacian builds now. We're seeing Zacian pop up all over the place, and a lot as like a support Pokemon and as a draw Pokemon. So this card fetches some real value. One of the main reasons I bought it as well. Love me some Sword Doggo. And as expected, and here's our sleeves. We got Zacian sleeves as kind of expected here. We have both the Zacian and Zamazenta sleeves. Let's open these up. I'm assuming these are like the same as the ETB sleeves. But let's go ahead and double check. Yeah, these feel, so I think I said that the EV sleeves felt nicer than the Vivid Voltage sleeves. And the Champion's Path sleeves, and I think these do as well. These feel very nice. They're not too slippery. They're a little glossy. I mean, as you can see, they're absolutely gorgeous. I love this design. This very understated, this very subtle black and gold. Awesome. But they still feel good, and I'm sure they'll shuffle good. Don't have a deck for them now, but it's coming soon, folks. It's coming soon. Okay. Up next in the Zacian camp is the Zacian coin. Yep. Nice. Nice and gold engraved Zacian on there with the Pokemon tails on the back. So this is set up like a normal plastic coin. There's your head. There's our Sword Doggo. Set up like a normal plastic coin, but just made of metal. And we also have dividers in here as well. And they're themed slightly differently than the ones in the middle. In terms of packs, 1 Sword and Shield, 2 Sword and Shield, 3 Sword and Shield, and 4 Sword and Shield. I'm expecting that'll be the same with the Zamazenta. Now onto the Zamazenta section. Actually, looks like a Vivid Voltage. Here you go. V Basic Zamazenta V. This is a card that's played in... It's seeing play in Turbo Zacian builds just because it just slots in nicely with the energy package and everything like that. And it's like a free win against Cinescorch and like Colossal. It really gums up the works for them. But it's also played in Luke Metal for sure. I haven't really seen it played in ADP. Wow. But, I mean, the main thing here is this card is stunning. So this card uses, I think it uses like the same stuff as the Amazing Rare because the energies, the sparkles on the energies look a lot like the Amazing Rares here. And I don't know if I can actually sell these cards. These cards are too beautiful. Just the way they catch the light, their chromatic colors. These are incredible. The finish on these is amazing. Nintendo or TPCI did a really, really, really good job. And here's our Zamazenta sleeves. All right. And same thing. Just oriented the different side and using Shield Doggo. Not bad at all. So you got 2 sleeves to match your decks with and plenty of other gameplay accessories to match as well. Then, of course, we have the Shield Doggo coin. Wait, can I see? Catch it with the light there. You can kind of see it. Shield Doggo's roaring, and they got their big old shield out. Still the same thing on the back. Pokemon, give her a flip. Tails. So that's why we like Sword Doggo, because we are a Sword Doggo in this house. The Sword Doggo is our spirit animal. We are one with the Sword Doggo, which is why we get the heads on the Sword Doggo. And then, of course, we've got the dividers. These ones have it on the right, similar to these Asian ones. You're supposed to, I guess, turn them around for each one. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 Vivid Voltage packs. So you get 4 of each of the series, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, when Battle Styles comes out, this will not be updated for Battle Styles. I would be shocked if it was, so do not expect to ever see Battle Styles packs in here. But looks like you'll get 4 of every single other Sword and Shield series pack. Which brings us to the actual pack openings. Because, of course, we have a pack opening. This is Nintendo. Or this is a Pokemon product. You don't buy a Pokemon product and not get at least 1 pack, you know. Unless it's a theme deck. So I completely just lied to you. I'm sorry. And so I do have a few topics today, and most of the topics are around Shining Fates and what it's really kind of done to the meta, and whether or not I can get this pack of cards open. I can, folks, I can. And so it's created and introduced probably about 2 new decks into the format is what I would say is its biggest sort of impact. And those two decks are, oh, I didn't know this came from that set. Diglett into Drampa. Those two decks are, let me think, Crobat VMAX and the Cram. Oh, no, there's just a root over there. Oh my god, this is all over the place. Energy Search, Quick Ball, Code. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this Vivid Voltage. Now we're good to go. Okay. And so, yeah, they have a Cramorant VMAX deck and a Crobat VMAX deck that have kind of come about because of Shining Fates. And the Crobat VMAX deck is actually pretty serious. It's an effective, strong deck that really works around Lily's Pokédoll. There he is, the Goon, the Galarian Goon, one of my favorite cards. Love the Goon, love the Goon. Mudsdale, don't love Mudsdale as much. And the deck kind of works around Lily's Pokédoll and Cramorant or Crobat VMAX's Strafe ability. So you're basically just looking to kind of poison your opponent whenever you can, you know, with a Galarian Slowbo, maybe with an early Crobat V attack, not a VMAX attack. And then when you have your VMAXs evolved and ready to go, you're just constantly sending them to the bench every single turn. Rillaboom, but not the good Rillaboom. And you are bringing out the Pokédolls. And the Pokédolls are taking all of the heat for you. And then you just bring the Cram back in. And you work down to where your deck is, you know, you get just a few cards in deck. This is the last one, yeah. You get to do just a few cards in deck, and then you're basically, you know, drawing a Lily's Pokédoll every single turn. You can't deck yourself. You really require your opponent to have a boss, and not just have a boss, because, like, you can't just boss out Galarian Berserker. This card has been seeing some play. We'll talk about Turbozation in a second. You can't just boss out the Crobat VMAX, because you can't really one-shot it, which means you're going to need a couple bosses to really get rid of it. So you start looking for other prize mappings to kind of get through the match, which means you start ignoring the Crobat VMAX. And the deck is actually pretty strong. I mean, right now, one of its kind of problems, we have moved on to Rebel Clash, by the way, is the price of Crobat VMAX. Nice. Galarian Meowth, Integredent. And Crobat VMAX on PTCGO is trending for like 30 or 40 packs, something crazy. And that's just, you know, the set hasn't been out long enough to really saturate the market. There's really not a lot of Crobat VMAXs on the market right now. And it's kind of holding the deck's popularity back. Let's talk about these cards. This Galarian Meowth. Boop. And this Galarian Berserker. Boop. Which have kind of seen a resurgence thanks to Rusted Sword and Zacian. So basically, those are kind of coming down as this Turbo Zacian build. And it's basically just you want to be attacking with Zacian as fast as possible and as often as possible. It is ADP without ADP. Luke Metal without Luke Metal. You're playing Metal Saucers, you're playing all of that good Metal Energy ramp, and you are looking to increase your Zacian damage with those Galarian Berserkers, which they just give your Metal Pokemon 20 more damage per attack, and the Rusted Sword. So with those two together, you get to some really, really good breakpoints. Like, you can actually get to 280 in one shot in ADP with all of that. So the deck is very real, and it's very fast. Like, it lives up to its turbo name. And because, like, that Galarian Meowth, it can find its evolution card, which is very powerful, obviously. And you run 4 Zacians, so your draw consistency is also pretty good and pretty powerful as well. And last, oh, that's a shame, Ice Cube. Yeah, nothing good. Ice Face. So far, this has been a terrible opening. We are 8 packs in, halfway through, and we're getting nothing. We'll tidy up quickly before we go to the next tower, but that's pretty much the gist of the Turbozation deck, is get Zacian out there and start wanging for 230 to 260 to 280 as fast as possible. You can get a couple Galarian Berserkers out to make a 300 damage point break, and that's pretty much it. The last kind of deck that has come from Shining Fates is Crobat VMAX. And Crobat VMAX is a little bit more of a meme deck because Crobat VMAX's only attack is, I don't remember if it's 2 colorless or 3 colorless, but it says flip a coin for every energy on this Pokemon, and you do 80 damage for every heads. So it's pretty RNG, pretty swingy, little memey, Escavalier, but it works because you can use things like Porygon Z's Crazy Code to load up a whole bunch of special energy on the Crobat VMAX in the same turn, and then, you know, you can be flipping 8, 10, 12 coins, and it, you know, your consistency comes back when you're flipping that many coins. You're just hoping to brute force your way to what you need. But still, you know, it can still miss. Melmetal, man, this opening. Not a single V or anything. Poltergeist. And I think that really covers up Shining Fates, which is pretty much the impact we expected it to have. It hasn't really overperformed. It hasn't really underperformed. Sales-wise, it's definitely overperformed and doing great. But, ooh, nice, foil Cape of Toughness into useless Tapu Koko. But meta-wise, it's kind of landing right where we expected. Personally wise, I entered a tourney last week. It was the Pedro E. Torres Sinnoh Regional Monthly tourney. And it was an open. It went all right. You know, I was able to go... It was only like 3-6, but I had to intentionally drop 3 games because I had to run out and take care of an errand. So I'm actually pretty pleased with that. Grand Bull, last one from Darkness Ablaze. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ugh, it's a shame. So I'll be entering more open tourneys, and I completely forgot to record this one, so there will be no videos of it, but I do want to start recording more of those so we can kind of, you know, explore the meta together. The tourney meta is totally different. Like, they had Crushing Hammer banned, and I think Eternatus just kind of just swept through everything. You know, ADPZ was another good bet there, but I think Eternatus came out on top. Finally, something. It is a... Oh, I've got a million of these Drapion Vs. Drapion V. You know, that's... You hate to see that. You hate to see... That might be the only actual hit we get in this entire Ultra Premium box. The Zacian and the Zamazenta are really going to carry this entire collection on their backs, to say the least. But that's what I'm doing, thinking for PTCG tourney play and more serious competitive PTCG play. Then Fortress. This is actually an okay Pokemon. You can make a deck with double KO using Metal Saucer and things like that. That's pretty powerful in a meta that is composed of Tag Team GXs and VMAXs, but it's still not like super meta. But outside of tourneying, I think I'm going to try and pick up streaming a little bit during the day. Just a couple hours here and there. Don't really have a good schedule, so I'll keep you all updated on that. I would imagine probably around Wednesday afternoons would be what I'd be starting with. And try to get into a better schedule of streaming PTCGO. Which is, okay, this is good. This is a good card. Snorlax is a good card. Gourmandize is a really strong ability. This card sees play. If I'm going to get a non-V, I would rather it be a Snorlax. So, I'll be streaming more PTCGO, so come check us out. It's twitch.tv/HJC_. There will be a link in the description below. You can also go to twitch.hjc.games, and it'll take you there. So, a bunch of ways that you can find me on Twitch. And, you know, give me a follow. And when I'm streaming, come hang out. Would love to talk PTCG. Another Mudsdale. We got more... Folks, look at this. This is depressing. This is about as depressing as it gets. We got more Mudsdales, 2 different Mudsdales, than we did Vs. In the opening, at least. When we throw in the Zacian V and the Zamazenta V, the Vs win. But you get what I'm saying. Like, this was brutal. This was one of the most brutal pack openings I've done in a while. I'm actually just entirely disappointed. Not in the product. I think, to be fair, the product is great. I think high review on this product. I'm happy with the amount of money I paid for it. I would pay this money again. I would buy this product again. The quality on this is enormous. The cards are beautiful. Even though these packs were duds, I mean, they gave you 16 packs, so not all of them are going to be duds. You know, some of you are going to get good stuff. I really, you know, believe that. But the rest of the product still holds up and is absolutely incredible. So highly recommend the Zacian and Zamazenta Ultra Premium Collection if you could get your hands on it. And it is pricey. It's about $100 and you could afford it. But if you can, if you're looking for something to bring to your game store, to collect your decks in, to just keep things safe, to just look really awesome, then it's probably one of your best choices. But that's going to just about do it. You know, got nothing else to open up here. So, folks, you know, I'm going to do what I always do. And first and foremost, tell you, you could buy probably this Snorlax and this Drapion V at HJC.cards. I don't know what else you're buying at HJC.cards. I don't think I'm selling the Zacian and the Zamazenta. But buying our cards supports us. We got other cards up there anyway, so go visit HJC.cards and kick around our TCG players. Help support the channel a whole lot. But other than that, folks, I am going to do what I always do. And I will wish you all a good night and tell you to be good to one another.